Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, the 15th of April 2025. So US stocks gained following last week's tariff exemptions with dovish comments from Fed's Waller. Fed's Waller gave a range of scenarios in which he noted that under large tariff scenarios with a significant economic slowdown, he would favour cutting policy rate sooner and greater than previously thought. Well, he's going to have to wait 90 days, isn't he, because it's all been postponed, apart from China. Until that time, we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, if the markets continue to decline, then they may bring in some sort of emergency one. But again, it's all down to what Trump decides on the day. He, one day he wants to, the next day he doesn't. Stocks and bonds rise on more trade updates and dovish wallow. So it was obviously delayed. There's obviously a delay somewhere if the markets moved higher. And economic news, today we've got a claimant count from the UK. That's used to be known as the unemployment numbers. Average earnings are also going to be out. And then we've got ZEW economic sentiment. And Empire State Manufacturing Index. Nobody's interested in any of this anymore. It's all about the tariffs and when they're going to come in, if they're going to come in and if they're going to stay. So let's wait and see what happens. But let's kick off and have a look at the markets from yesterday and start with the Dow. So in the Dow, market moving up yesterday, still struggling with the 20-bar moving average, but I have no doubt they'll manage to take this out and keep prices moving back up to the all-time highs, even before we get to the tariff situation. It's all calmed down now. The volatility's dropped, and I'll show you later when we look at the 2-minute DAX. 30-minute charts, market up sideways. A bit of selling at the open, but managed to regain this and then sell off after the close at 9 p.m. But the market's sideways at the moment and above the DP close and 50 EMA, so a bit of a positive one there for the Dow. In the German DAX, very quiet yesterday, very small range, and overnight prices sideways to higher. So it looks like the selling's over for the moment. Well, certainly the aggressive selling for sure. 30-minute chart, choppy is the only way to describe that. That's a choppy session there for the DAX, given what we've seen for a while. So we're up, we're down, and then back up with the Dow towards the end of the session. The Dow session, that is, and down when the Dow opened as well in the cash market. Saw some selling coming into the market. And in the S&P, small range for this as well, but still positive on the overnight to move higher. And there again you can see just selling at the 230 opening and then back up, and then some more selling towards the close as well. In the FT100, again narrow bar, markets calming down, ready to move back to the upside by the looks of things. They certainly will rip higher if there's any sort of emergency rate cut and any sign of printing. FT 30 minutes moved down to start with. Had another look at this later on when the cash markets in the US opened, but overall market still positive, moving back to yesterday's high by the looks of things overnight. And in the US dollar, this is the weekly chart, so we can keep an eye on whether the market's going to break this support. If it does, well, there's nothing below it, so let me just bring that back. There's nothing below the support that's major, so it's very important that the dollar holds at this level. But Trump wants the dollar lower, and it is certainly declining, and the trade situation isn't going to help it, but at the moment it's managing to hold. Meanwhile, in the metals, surprise, silver is starting to, or still being allowed to move higher. I'm very, very surprised by this. Thought they'd have seized the opportunity yesterday to move prices lower. Oh, they did. As soon as we got to the London fix, the market was slammed and then managed to regain these losses. At the moment, it's struggling to get above yesterday's high. So no surprise there. The gold price continuing to move up. Again, this was under pressure yesterday, but up on the overnight and the 30-minute charts. Again, you'll see prices moving higher. A bit of a choppy sort of downtrend yesterday, but you can see the buying coming in here at this level, all green there, and then prices moving to the upside. Let's have a look at the gold-silver ratio. So the gold-silver ratio is still stuck in a sideways range, trying to hold at this sort of 100 level, trying to get back through this as well. So maybe we're not seeing the end of the gold-silver ratio moving higher. Doesn't mean that silver has to move lower. It just means that we see the gold price move a lot faster to the upside than the price of silver, as it remains suppressed. But in the meantime, let's have a look at the German DAX for yesterday. And we can see it was a lot quieter to start with, and this was good news because it allowed for some buy and sell signals. Market falling out of bed to begin with, down 150 points, and then making its way back. But as things calm down, we start to see signals appear, and there you can see we managed to grab a few points before the market reversed close towards the high of Friday, then got into a sideways move, but then soon took out the high once more, and prices moving up there. So the market will always target the previous day's high and low if it can, and then it will reverse off these as well. So through the mid-morning and to lunchtime, the market nice and steady, or a lot steadier than it's been. As we get to the US Open, prices move down, and there you can see another sell signal down to the 200 MA, 89% retracement before prices then move back to the upside. And we get another signal in just a second. As you'll see, there's the sell signal, and then the market moving down off this as the weakness continued in the Dow. But managing to make its way back up, which you'll see there as well, trying to get back through that high. You can see the spike through there. This is when Waller was speaking yesterday afternoon, trying to get back above the 200 MA. And as we go into the evening, you can see the market doing just that, moving on the comments of Waller during yesterday's session. Let's have a quick look and see what's happening overnight. Prices are sideways. See where the high is of yesterday. It's only a stone's throw away. That can soon be done, even at 7 a.m. We'll wait and see when the market opens. Right, that's it for this one. Apologies for the voice. I managed to pick up something last week which won't disappear, which I wish it would. So let's see what happens today. Have a great day, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.